Hello everyone, and welcome to Nerdy Observations. Something that, if you grow up in the nerd geek community, that you're probably more than likely going to deal with at some point or another, or even if you're just a human being, is bullying. Now, this isn't going to be one of those anti-bullying videos of bullying is wrong, okay? I think we all understand that bullying is wrong. Even those who bully probably somehow understand that and know that. Either that or they're just plain dumb. But I want to go over some things that you can do, and if you've been bullied, maybe give you some advice as someone who's been bullied himself. One, you're going to get bullied. It's just a fact of life. Now, that doesn't mean that we should just sit back and say, well, it's going to happen anyway, so might as well just move past it because we shouldn't do anything because it's going to happen anyway. No, we should, by all means, try to make sure that bullying doesn't happen. We should do everything in our power to combat it. That's my personal opinion. But the very fact of the matter is it's going to. So the question is, when you're bullied, what are you going to do? What can you do? First of all, the first thing you should not do, is bully back. Don't fight bullying with bullying. And I'm saying this from experience because I've even recently been bullied on the internet. And that's something I'll get back to, is internet bullying. Never give them fuel. I've made that mistake. I made the mistake recently. Someone said because I was a Star Wars fan, I wasn't a real man. And I retaliated back. That was something I should not have done. Always take the high road. Always. When someone attacks you, don't call them names back. Don't say that they're stupid or dumb. Take the high road. Especially if it's on the internet. If it's on the internet, see, there's something you can do in the internet that you can't necessarily do in real life. And that's not respond. Just don't get on the... Now, I know it's hard. I know it's hard when someone attacks something that you like, or makes fun of you because of a way you dress, or a TV show you like, or the way you look. It's hard not to retaliate. It's hard not to come back and say, well, how dare you? Just ignore it. Now, I know that's harder in real life. I know it's harder when someone is in your face yelling at you or poking you or whatever they're doing. And I know that's hard. I've dealt with it too. And it's okay to get upset. It's okay. Believe it or not, it's okay to cry. I'm going to do something right now. I'm going to keep going with this, but I'm going to say something right now. And I can't speak for the rest of the guys at Realm of the Mist, but I'm going to post this on my Facebook page. And if you've been bullied, whether in real life or on the internet, you have my permission to Facebook message me, to direct message me on Facebook. I don't have a phone, at least not one that works right now, so I can't give my phone number away, but I can tell you that you can direct message me on Facebook and on Twitter. And if you've had any trouble with bullies, if you just have someone to talk to, because sometimes that's all you need, is someone to talk to. a sounding board, someone to listen to you. And let me tell you something about nerds and geeks. If someone telling you that because you like Star Trek, you're a geek, well, guess what? Find out. Maybe they like something. You don't have to be like something that is quote unquote nerdy to be a nerd. You can be a car nerd. You can be a history nerd. You can be a gun nerd. You can be a nerd in this context, or a geek is just someone who is passionate about something. And we all are passionate about something. You can be a nerd about religion and your faith. If you're passionate about it, and that's all you focus on and what your main focus is, that is the definition of a geek. And if you know a lot about it, even if you don't, if it's just something that you're passionate about, that is a nerd. So guess what? Most of the people that are bullying you and for liking something like Star Wars or Star Trek or any of these other quote-unquote genre shows, they're nerds too, just in a different way. Now, as far as physical, it's okay to fight back. If someone attacks you, if someone does something to you physically, in my mind, it is perfectly okay to defend yourself. Now, I wouldn't go up to him, he's sitting in, to the bully, him or her, when they're sitting in a class or just sitting there and just walk up and hit them in the face and, whatever. But when they start picking on you or they start shoving you, it's okay. This is my personal opinion. It's okay to shove them back. It's okay to show them that you will stand up to them. Will this work? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes standing up to the bully works. Other times it doesn't. But it is it's something you should do. Because it shows them that you will not be intimidated. If every time you stand up to them, every time they do it, you show them that you will not be intimidated, it can help. It may not help the situation. It may not stop what's happening, but I can almost guarantee you it will help you. It will help you with your confidence. And I would also suggest if you have the money or the time and the ability to maybe work out, maybe learn a self-defense. Again, these are just things that may not necessarily help with what's going on, but they will help how you feel inside. And again, as far as internet goes, again, just ignore them. Don't do like what I did and get sucked in to pointless debates with idiots. Because 9 times out of 10, that's what they are idiots. And even if they're not idiots, sometimes they're just people looking for attention. And don't give it to them. Don't give them needless attention. It's okay to disagree. It's okay not to like things. There's a lot of things I don't like. It's just the way it is. I don't like golf. I think it's boring. It's fun to play, I'm sure. I've played it a few times. It's okay. It's not bad. It's a good, hobby sport. But as far as watching it, no. And I know people love to watch golf. But I'm not going to sit there and say, hey, look at you. You watch golf. Oh, you're some nerds watching golf. Oh. No. Everything is okay to watch. I know, not everything is okay. Obviously, there are things that are not okay. But It's okay to like a show. It's okay to not like a show or a movie. It's perfectly fine. And again, to those who watching who might be on the other side, might be the bullies, get a life. All right. Like I said earlier at the beginning of this, chances are there's something that you're passionate about, that you love, whether that be a certain type of movie, whether it be working on cars or hunting or whatever it might be. That is your passion. That is something that you're a geek about. So think about that next time that you point that finger at that person and go, hey, you're a nerd. You like Star Trek. What a dork. Remember, there's always, when you're pointing the finger, there's always 4 fingers pointing back at you. I know that's a stupid metaphor, but it can kind of work too. So again, I'm going to post this on Facebook. And if you just want someone to talk to, if you just want someone to have a sounding board for, now, because like I said, sometimes it just helps to have someone to listen. And I will be here for you to listen to you, no matter what. Any time of day or night, I may not be able to get back with you right then, but I will, and I will listen. Obviously, there's other people that in your life that I would suggest, parents, siblings, other family members, friends, but I understand that sometimes it's hard to tell your parents about stuff like that. I understand that. I understand that sometimes family situations are different and difficult. So, again, I will be available. As I said, you can leave me a message anytime or day of night on Facebook Messenger or on Twitter direct message. My Twitter handle is at JohnMarkTolley1. As always, remember to like and subscribe down on the bottom, and check me out every other week. We're going to be taking a little bit of a break. We're supposed to be recording next week, but things have happened and won't be able to, so it'll be another couple of weeks before we are able to record War of the Stars, and look forward to seeing you all there. And just remember, keep your head up, and always remember and know that there's people are going through the same thing that you're going through, and have gone through the same thing you're going through. And it can get better. I know it doesn't always seem like that. I know it seems sometimes like that there's no hope, but things can and will get better. And that there's a lot of people here. There are a lot of people that are here for you, and I'm here for you. So stay strong, people. Bye.